Hi guys, welcome back to Glamma'z Place. This is Zena Zane, and today I'm going to go in with an all-out potent hair growth formula. So if you suffered from non-medical alopecia, let's say it comes from just wearing lace fronts or whatever, you have like allergies that cause you to like itch your scalp, or just some general hair loss and you're not sure what the cause is. If it's non-medical, this will definitely grow your hair back pretty fast. As you know, almost 5 years ago, I was diagnosed with breast cancer. I underwent chemo, and I've come up with several different formulas to help regrow my hair back from completely bald down to below. It's almost mid-back length now. So what I'm going to do today is quickly, straight to the point. The ingredients that you're going to need is aloe vera butter. This is the Dr. Adorables, found on Amazon. We got now almond oil, also on Amazon. We have Jamaican black castor oil, Tropic Owl, also on Amazon. You have your vitamin E. If you have the vitamin E in the capsules, that would be better. You're going to pierce the capsule until you get a teaspoon. And then, because this has something else mixed in with it, but that's all I had at the time. And then you want your raw shea butter, 100% natural. This is also on Amazon. And you got your Happy Body MSN, also on Amazon. And then you're going to need a mixing bowl, glass, because you're going to have to melt this down. You're going to need either peppermint oil or some kind of eucalyptus. If you want to add some scent to your oil, you want to use lavender or rosemary drops. And your mixing spoons. And then you want to make sure that you have your saucepan, because you're going to actually place your mixing bowl down into the saucepan. So we're going to start with a tablespoon of the aloe vera butter. And if you see the yellow down there, that's a tablespoon of the yellow shea butter. I had some extras, so I just want to not waste product, so I put it in there. It doesn't matter if you use the white or whatever. A nice healthy tablespoon of the shea butter. And you want this to go back to a solid form, so I might do 2 tablespoons of each. Oh, you also going to need, I didn't tell you, but you're going to need an empty storage container, because once you're finished, the product that you melt down in here, you're going to pour into your storage container, and then you're going to put it back into the refrigerator to chill. Okay. So I'm going to go ahead and put in a dropper full of my eucalyptus. Ooh, that's very minty. I smell it. And then you're going to, I'm going to say 1 teaspoon of vitamin E, or you want to squeeze your ampoules out until you get enough vitamin E. And then we're going to do Jamaican black castor oil. So this is my Jamaican black castor oil that I apply to my scalp. It also has my lavenders already mixed in here, so that's why you don't see the lavender, because I already pre-mixed it in there. I also put a little bit of fenugreek powder. It's not really part of this recipe. You don't really have to use it, but if you have some fenugreek powder around, you can use that as well. But I'm just going to go ahead and put in a tablespoon of that. You can also get the fenugreek powder from Amazon. Okay. And then next we're going to do a tablespoonful of the almond oil. And then what you're going to do, now if you have a choice, you can either have solid, which when you're done it's going to look like this. Or you can just go ahead and make all liquid. Now to do the liquid former, instead of using the aloe vera butter, you're going to use the aloe vera oil. And then instead of using the solid shea butter, you're going to use the shea butter, the shea oil. And they are also found on Amazon. But today, I just want to do the solid formula. So that's why I'm doing it this way. Okay, so it's looking like I need 2 tablespoons of each because I know this is not going to be enough to fill my container that I have for storage. So I'm just going to go ahead and add another tablespoon of the shea butter and another tablespoon of the aloe vera butter. Okay, next I'm going to add in a half a tablespoon of MSM powder. And then the whole recipe I'm actually going to put down in the link just in case I went off course and you guys are confused. So now you're just going to set your glass mixing container, well, your glass jar into a medium saucepan of just water here on medium heat. And you just want to let it slowly melt. As it melts, you want to continue to stir it. So let's give it a chance to melt down some. As you can see, it's coming to a boil. So you want to whisk it until it's well formed together. Let it continue to melt. And then you're gonna cut your stove off, let it cool. You don't want it to get solid because you still want it to be cool enough to pour into your storage container. Preferably use a dark container. It's always best to store your things in a dark container. And then place it in the refrigerator until it becomes solid. And it's almost ready. So now it's out of the pot. It's cooling. Once it's, cool to touch, you could just dip your finger in it and it doesn't feel burny. Burny. Is that a word? If it doesn't feel burny, then you can go ahead and transfer it to your storage container. I will place it in the refrigerator until it becomes solid. And then use it. Like I said, if you want to use the oils, there is a shea oil and there's also an aloe vera oil that you can purchase if you just wanted to use the oil versions. So again, if you use the oil version, you're going to transfer it again to a dark container with a tip, and you can apply it that way. So it's whatever your preference is. It's still the same way. It's probably easier to use the oil, because if you use the oils, you don't have to go through the stovetop method of melting it down. But I like the butter form as well. I can do both. And I'll probably do a video of the oils. I just need to order some shea oil. And I'll come back and give you a more detail, because I know a lot of you are just on your hair journey. You don't even understand the benefits of, you know, MSN. Like, you may not know that MSN helps you grow your hair, because it stops your hair from going into your hair goes into a growing phase, it goes through a shedding phase, and this prevents you from going into the dormant phase, where I think it's about 3 months that your hair just doesn't grow at all. It just kind of like stays there. But this will prevent, the MSN prevents that. Black castor oil, she's famous all on her own. Everyone knows that Jamaican black castor oil has many benefits and vitamins to provide hair growth. Kind of acts as a detox. So a lot of people get discouraged when it doesn't happen to everybody. So let me just make this clear. But when you first apply it on your scalp, if you've never used it before, it does tend to itch for a couple of days. And basically, that's just your scalp detoxing. Like, it will subside after a while. And everyone knows the benefits of shea butter. But like I said, I'll do another video when I do the oil version of it, and I'll explain each one. But since I was going to go ahead and make this pomade or this cream or this butter or whatever we want to call it today, I decided I'd jump on here real quick and let you guys see how I do this process. Okay? Again, welcome back to Glamma'z Place. Don't forget to like and subscribe. And I'll put the ingredients and links into the description box. Wait with ya.